Hi there, and welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto. For anyone who's new here, my name's still Save with Crypto, and please do make sure you do subscribe to the channel and you have got the little bell notification thing turned on. We do good stuff here. It's all very honest, very chilled. During the week I do live streams with my friend Maff. He's actually away for a few days at the moment, so you won't see him again till I think Wednesday or Thursday, probably Thursday actually. Yeah, he's off in Wales doing something. Now I'm supposed to be away this weekend as well. I'm going up to Watford in Hertfordshire to do something up there. I was going to go today, but I think I'll either go later on tonight or go early in the morning. I just want to go when it's a little bit cooler and the roads are a bit quieter. Anywho, normally when I go away I try and not be in a trade, but obviously I'm in a little trade here. This is on ByBit. I'm in some other trades as well on Bitunix and BitGet as well. Links for all these are in the description down below, and they've all got like massive sign up bonuses, and we can get you extra things as well. I think there is a bit of a deal going on with ByBit as well. I'll find out in a moment and I'll let you know later in the video. But if you want to sign up to ByBit, go to savewith.crypto.org/ByBit, or just use the link in the description down below. You definitely get some sort of sign up bonus or deposit bonus or something like that, but we'll find out later. Anyway, so why have I gone long here on ByBit? Well, I've actually done it twice actually. I've done it with similar amounts of money. It's not a lot. One's got $524 margin, the other one's got $681 of margin. This one here is a BTC USD trade. That means I'm using Bitcoin as the underlying asset, so when I close it I will be left with Bitcoin. This one here is a BTC USDT trade, so that is a USDT perpetual trade, I think they call it, which means that when I close that I'll be left with USDT, which is US dollar tether, so that's equivalent to a dollar. I tend to do both at the same time. I'm not quite sure why, but generally the better thing to do, I think, is if you think the price is going to go up, trade with Bitcoin. If you think the price is going to go down, trade with USDT, because obviously if you think the price is going to go down, you want to end up with more USDT so you can buy Bitcoin at a lower price. And obviously if you are thinking that the price is going to go up, trading with Bitcoin makes a lot of sense, because you're going to get more Bitcoin and that's going to be worth more money because the price has gone up. Anyway, so generally that's what I do. So I normally try and short USDT and long USD inverse perpetual, but not always. So today I'm doing both, which means I'm pretty sure of what I think is going to happen. And I'll show you why I think that if I just go over to the TradingView chart, and I'm just going to expand this middle chart for the moment so we can see what we're talking about. And I'll just remove my indicator here. This is called Quadzilla. This is the one that me and Maff have developed here at Save with Crypto. If you want to find out about that, go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. If you've got any questions about it, either join the free Discord, which the link is down below, and talk to us there, or alternatively catch us on a live stream during the week and then we can discuss stuff about it live there. Okay, so looking at the chart here, this is just a 3-minute chart, and what I tend to do, I tend to put on our indicator, which is called Quadzilla, and when you do that it adds this momentum oscillator down here at the bottom, and it adds quite a lot of things up here, including these amazing retracement levels, these green and red lines, and also these super up signals and super down signals, which give you a very strong idea that the price is going to reverse. And in addition to that, we also have the EMAs, which is an exponential moving average. I mean, you can recreate these with any EMA indicator. You can use a free one for that if you like. What we use here, we use the 5, 9, 21 and 55 EMAs, and these are actually part of the calculation that Quadzilla uses to create these retracement levels as well. So I think they're the magic numbers: 5, 9, 21 and 55, and they aren't just plucked out of the air. They're ones that Eric Crown uses, and I've been following a lot of his methods for many years now. I just find them super reliable. So that's what we're using here. So what I'm looking for in the 3 minute is a cross of the yellow 21 EMA and the green 55 EMA, which you can see happened here at about 1 p.m. today on Saturday the 4th of July. That is UK times, by the way. I am in the UK at the moment. And normally when that happens, that's a very bullish sign and you see the price go up. Now what I tend to do is, if I see them cross on the 3 minute, I'll go and check the 5 minute and see if they're going to cross on that. And you can see that, you know, a little bit later, not much later to be honest, we did get a cross there of the 21 and 55 EMAs on the 5 minute time frame, and up the price went. Okay. So in that very sort of microscopic kind of way, you can see that, you know, that is a bullish sign. Now, yesterday there was a guy in my Discord, our Discord. I think he's called Space Catty. Sometimes he's called Space Gatto. He's Portuguese, I believe, and he was noting that on the 4 hour time frame, we actually had a cross of these 21 and 55 EMAs. Which was a great spot. You can actually tell with these and with Quadzilla, because it starts to shade in between the two EMAs if it's likely that they're going to cross. So if we look back in the past, you can see for example here, it started doing the shading here, so it looked likely, then it stopped doing the shading, right? So that meant it was no longer likely. And then we got a bit more of like, yeah, it's likely, then that disappeared and the price came down and they didn't cross, you see. Whereas you get one where they did and the shading remains for that duration, and then boom, you get the cross and up we go. So that on the 4 hour is looking great. What you tend to get though is when you get the actual cross, sometimes, you know, you might expect a sort of like a major pump upwards, but what actually happens is it pulls back slightly, which you'll see on the smaller time frames. So that is sometimes an opportunity to try and get into a long if you see that, although obviously the better thing to do would be to look when we're down here. And what we're looking for here is in this momentum oscillator, we're looking for these green bars here. These are from Quadzilla. So that green bar there, and you see this green bar there, green bar there. These are normally really good signs that the price is going to reverse and go back up. So we saw that here. And also you could tell that the EMAs were just trying to start to flatten out a little bit, you know. So round about here, by the time this band here, which we call the convergence band, by the time that had just started to take it off from the bottom, you know, that would have been a pretty good time to go long. And then you get the confirmation here from the 4 hour. It's really, really good. Okay, so how far will we go up? Well, maybe not that far, because we've got this retracement level here looming at around 63,967, so pretty much 64k. Now, if we just go back to the 5 minute for a moment, because I'll just show you what I tend to look for with this. I mean, the 5 minute seems like ultra reliable of when you get the cross, you normally see a nice pump up, you know. So the kind of thing I do is I kind of just go through a few of these like really, really tiny time frames and, you know, look for a confirmation of that cross. So for example, I go to like the 7 minute, look at that, and you think, okay, well, that's crossed beautifully here. Let's go for something like the 12 minute. And you can see the 12 minute actually crossed over here bullish in the early hours of Friday morning, and it's now Saturday. And although they got really close here, they didn't actually cross. They kind of touched but didn't cross. Now often when you see that, that's normally quite a good sign. So now even if you go for something like the 5 hour time frame, you can see we've got a bullish cross there. We've had one for about an hour now. So we could even look at the 6 hour. And the 6 hour is not quite there, but if we start to see that, maybe this afternoon, maybe we will see that 64k level. So for the moment, I am actually quite bullish. Okay, so this doesn't mean that I'm expecting the price to go immediately up to 100k. As I say, I think that 64k, there's going to be some resistance at that point, so I'll probably arrange to close this trade out then. I've already got a stop loss set at break even, so there's no risk there. So I can probably merrily do a bit of driving tonight or tomorrow and not have to worry about this. I'll probably push the stop loss up a little bit, before I set out. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. So I think the thing to do is probably to keep an eye on that 6 hour time frame that I was looking at. And this candle closes in 3 hours and 46 minutes. If that crosses bullish, I think that should be good. I don't think that's happened for a while. Let's see when that did happen. So that happened here on around about April the 7th. And that's when we were at 69k and we went up to 82.3. Yeah. So that cross of the 6 hour 21.55 EMAs is something worth looking out for. Okay. Right. If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to do give it a big fat like. YouTube is going to recommend another video for you at the end of this video. I highly recommend that you watch that because it's going to help you. Okay. Right, see you soon, and I'll make a video tomorrow probably. All right, take care everyone. Bye. Trade safe. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream.